lots of problems in this class and we'll start it. Okay. So guys, my name is Vivek and we are going to learn about complete geometry in this boot camp of ASVAB warriors. So what we are going to do, we are going to solve each and every type of questions that might come into your ASVAB exam. So in this boot camp, we'll be covering the geometry section. The next camp will be covering algebra, and in the next camp, we'll be focusing on the arithmetic skills. Okay, so let's start, guys. So how many of you know something about perimeter or area? Anyone? Reggie, Jacob, or Richard? Do you guys know anything about it? And remember, I'm not here to judge you. I just want you to participate in this and let me know. Anyone? Richard, what is perimeter and area? Jacob? Guys, you need to participate. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you please show me a thumbs up in the chat box if you guys can hear?
Yeah, we can hear you. I think
Yeah.
parameter is the distance around, if we are using this field, is the distance around the field.
Yep, absolutely correct. Correct. So now let's say if you have to run around this house, so you need to calculate the distance that has been like that you have run along the border of it. That is nothing but the perimeter. Now let's say there are a few formulas which we focus on while learning about perimeter. So perimeter is found by adding the lengths of sides together. So let me just explain it to you once. So if you start running, now let's say if you start running from this point A to point B to point C, point D, and then you come back to point A, you need to add all the distances. Now, how much distance have you run from A to B? It's 5 centimeters. From B to C, it's 9 centimeters. From C to D, it's 5 centimeters. And from D to A, it is 9 centimeters again. So what did we do? We added all the length of the sides. So what do we do now? 5 plus 9 is nothing but 14. Again, 5 plus 9 is nothing but 14. So 14 plus 14 is nothing but equal to 28 centimeter. So that is going to be the perimeter of this rectangle over here. Now, let us move for seeing or solving some questions. Now, guys, I'm going to solve the first two, then I'm going to give the difficult one for you to solve. So let's say in figure A, here I can clearly see it is a square. So let's say from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. If I have to run, how much distance I'm going to cover? A to B, it's 6 plus. B to C, it's 6 again. C to D is 6 again, and D to A is nothing but 6 again. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is nothing but equal to 24 meters. So that is the perimeter of shape A. Now I'm going to solve for shape B as well. Or let me do one thing. I'll keep the B one for you. I'll solve the C one. Now let's say perimeter is nothing but adding all the dimensions that you can see on the figure or on the screen. So let's say 5 plus 15 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8. So 5 plus 15 is nothing but 20. 4 plus 7 is nothing but 11 plus 8. So 20 plus 11 is nothing but 31 plus 8. So 31 plus 8 is nothing but equal to 39 millimeters. Now, can you guys please try to solve the perimeter of shape B and put the answer in the chat box? Go ahead, guys. Come on, you need to solve it because math is all about solving. Shape B, perimeter of shape B. Come on. Do I have any answers in the chat box? Oh, I have an answer. Reggie, 21. Awesome. Reggie, you can move ahead for shape D. Richard, Jacob. I have an answer from Jacob. 21. Awesome, Jacob. Now, let us move ahead for solving shape B. Can you please give me the perimeter for shape D? Solve it like accurately and slowly. Whenever you get some answer, please put that in the chat box. Go ahead, guys. Come on. After we solve these easy questions, I'm going to tell you the formulas for this as well. So Jacob has already answered. Very good, Jacob. Come on, Reggie, Richard, waiting for your answers, guys. Okay, the answer for D is nothing but 26 inches. Now here, whenever you get any particular shapes, like let's say predefined shapes, like a square. Now, all of you know that a square is having what? It's basically having all the sides equal. So here, what do we say? A is that particular side. So what do we do now? A plus A plus A plus A, which is nothing but 4 times A. So remember, the perimeter of square is nothing but equal to 4 times the side. It can be also written as 4 times A, where A is the side. Can you please note this down somewhere in your notebook? This is direct formula that you can apply for getting your answer. If you've written it down, I'll just move ahead for solving some questions. Now, I will solve the first two, the next two you guys need to solve. So I'll be solving the perimeter for shape A. So let's say the perimeter for this square. So what is it? The side is nothing but 9. So I'll just call this as A. So what is the perimeter formula? Perimeter of square is equal to 4 times A, which is nothing but 4 times 9. So 4 times 9 is nothing but equal to 36 meters. So this is your perimeter for shape A. Now, let me do it for shape B. So this side is nothing but equal to 7. So perimeter of this would be 4 times the length of the side, which is 4 times 7. So 28 inches is going to be the answer for it. Now, guys, can you please solve the perimeter for shape C and shape D and put the answer in the chat box. Waiting for your answer. Find the perimeter by using the formula for perimeter of square and give me the answer for shape C. 4 times its side. I have an answer from Jacob. Yes, you're right, Jacob. Awesome. I also have an answer from Richard. Very good. I also have an answer from Ishwar. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Can you move ahead and solve for shape D? Go ahead and solve it. Come on, guys. Give me the perimeter of this particular square. And I want it ASAP. Fast. Do I have some answers? Come on, Jacob, Reggie, Richard. I want you to find the perimeter of this shape D. So it's going to be nothing but 4 times 5, which is equal to 20. I got the answer from Jacob. That's awesome, guys. Let's move on to the next thing, which is nothing but the perimeter of a rectangle. You guys also need to remember this formula if you want to solve it the easier way. Now, let me just clear the field so that I can write it. So here, if I start walking from this point A to B, so what will I have? I'll have the dimension equal to the length. From B to C, it will be nothing but width. From C to D, it will be length again. And from D to A, it will be width again. So what do I have? 2 times length plus 2 times width. This is going to be the perimeter of any rectangle. You can also write it like this. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 times. I'm just taking this 2 as common. Length plus width. Come on, guys, write it down somewhere. This formula is going to be helpful for you. If you are written it down, just moving on to the next topic. We need to find the form, like we need to find the answer to these questions. So I am going to solve question A and question D for you. So let's say I'm going to use the formula. So I'll be using 2 times L plus W. So length is nothing but equal to the longest side, which is 12, and width is equal to 3. So 2 times 12 plus 3. According to PEMDAS, I will have to solve the parenthesis first. So 2 times 15. 2 times 15 is nothing but equal to 30 centimeters. So the perimeter of this rectangle is equal to 30 centimeters. Now I'm going to solve question D. 2 times L plus W. So I'll keep this as L, this as W. So 2 times length is nothing but 9 plus the width is nothing but 5. So 2 times 9 plus 5, which is nothing but equal to 14. So 2 times 14 is nothing but equal to 28. Now, can you guys find the perimeter of the shape B fast? You can use this formula also, or you can use this formula also. Hold on. L plus W. Come on, guys. Put the answer in the chat box. I got an answer. Oh, Regi, awesome. Ishwar, awesome. Come on. Jacob, awesome. Richard, Frederick, waiting for your answer, guys. So you just need to take the 2 outside the parenthesis, add the length and the width. So do we have 2 times 8 plus 6, which is nothing but 2 times 14, which is equal to 28. I also have an answer from Richard. Awesome. Solve it for shape C now. Let's see who does it first. Come on, guys. We are going to get to some difficult questions now. Oh, Regi has already answered. Regi, you need to check your answer again, buddy. Yep, you're right now. 54 is correct. So what do we do? 2 times 20 plus 7. So 2 times 27. This will be nothing but equal to 54 millimeter. I think you have understood the perimeter of the rectangle. Now, with that knowledge, we are going to study about area. So, what is area? Now, if your parents want to put a new carpet in your room, so how exactly are they going to know how much carpet they need to buy? Or let's say if you want to paint a wall, so the space or the area, let's say the space that you're going to paint on is going to be your area. Now, area of the square. Please write this formula down somewhere. It will be very helpful for you. So area of the square. So let's say if the side is equal to A, so area of the square will be equal to A square. Means nothing but area equals A times A, which is nothing but side times side. This will be your area of square. Please note it down. Square has all its side equal to each other. If you have written it down, I'm going to move on to the next point, which is nothing but finding areas of this particular squares. So guys, I'm going to solve one question, and I want you to solve the remaining three in 60 seconds. So this is nothing but 4 times 4, the area of shape A, 4 times 4, which will be nothing but equal to 16. So you have 60 seconds to solve B, C, and D. Please put your answer in the chat box right now. Oh, I already have an answers from Jacob. Awesome, awesome, buddy. But the last one, buddy, it's 9 feet, not 6 feet. Richard has already answered. Everything is correct, Richard. Okay, so here are your answers, guys. 16, 25, 49, and 81 square feet. So here, this was 9. So 9 times 9 is nothing but 81. Okay. Yep. Daniel, Daniel, if you have something to say, can you please type it in the chat box? Yep. Let's move on to the next part, which is nothing but area of rectangle. So please note this down. Area of rectangle is nothing but equal to length times width. You're going to have some direct questions. You're going to have some direct questions from your ASVAB Math Knowledge exam directly on this. So you'll be given some length, you'll be given some width, and then you guys have to figure out what will be the area of that particular shape. So rectangle, the area of the rectangle will be nothing but length times width. So let's move on. Guys, I'll be solving any one, and you need to solve the remaining three questions in 60 seconds. Time management is very important in ASVAB exam. So let me solve the D part for you. So area of rectangle is nothing but the length times the width. So it's 16 times 3. 6 times 3 is nothing but 18. Carry the 1 over. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, 4. So 48 square feet or feet squared. You have to solve A, B, and C within 60 seconds. Solve it, guys. Come on. Awesome, Daniel. Richard had solved everything. Very good, Richard. Come on, Daniel. There are two more remaining. Reggie, Jacob. Awesome, Daniel. Very good, Jacob. Good, Reggie. One more remaining, buddy. That's awesome. Check your answers. All of you got it right. Now, these are the type of questions that might appear in your ASVAB exam. So we need to practice this kind of word problems. Okay, so I'll be solving two, and then you will have to solve three questions. Okay, so here I have just put a timer so that we can keep like managing our time while solving it. So let's read the question fast. A rectangle has a width of 7 centimeter and a length of 9 centimeter. What is its perimeter? So I'll just draw a rectangle like this. The width is 7 centimeters and the length is nothing but 9 centimeters. So they're asking about perimeters. So 2 times length plus width is what I'm going to find. 2 times length is nothing but 9 plus this is going to be 7. So 2 times 9 plus 7 is going to be equal to 16. So 2 times 16 is nothing but equal to 32 centimeters. I hope everyone understood it. So if you understood it, please show me a thumbs up so that I can move on to the next question. These questions are very important, guys. These type questions might appear directly. Yep, Jacob has understood. Awesome. Let's move on. Frederick has also understood it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Guys, I'll be solving one more question. And after that, three questions you're going to solve. Let me start the timer. So here we go. The length of a square is 15 centimeter. So this is your square 15, 15. So the area of square is equal to a square, which is where a is the side. So it's 15 times 15, which is nothing but 225 centimeters square. So option D is correct. Yep, Daniel has also understood. Frederick has also understood. Awesome, guys. I'm loving this class. Well, when you interact and solve questions, that is all a math knowledge coach or math tutor wants basically. Now, guys, I want you to solve this. I'm going to start your timer in 3, 2, 1, go. I already have two answers. Awesome, Reggie. Awesome, Daniel. Richard, very good. This square basically, it's going to be a square, guys. Yep, Jacob has also answered. This is square, okay? I have got all the answers. That's awesome. Let's move on to the next question. So next question, your time starts now. It's a bit tricky, but I want you to solve it. Try your best. I already have an answer. Two answers. Awesome. Daniel, Jacob, very good. Anyone would like to explain it? Any volunteers? Come on, guys. You need to take the leadership qualities. You will have to lead the whole platoon. Anyone would like to explain it? Daniel got it, Jacob got it. Reggie also got it. Awesome. Reggie, would you like to explain how you got the answer? Frederick got 64. Oh, let me explain it. Here, Frederick, what is the area of the square that has a perimeter of 8 centimeter? Now, let's say this is our square having the side A. Now, if the perimeter, so perimeter is nothing but 4 times A, which is equal to 8. So now this 4 is in multiplication with A. So I'll divide both the sides by 4. This 4 will cancel out each other. What do we have? A equal to 8 divided by 4, which is 2. Now this A equals to 2. Area is nothing but equal to 2 times 2, which is nothing but side square. So 4 centimeter square is the answer. That's correct, guys. I hope, Frederick, you understood it. And we're going to move on to the next question. So, your time starts now. I already have an answer. Jacob. Good. Daniel has also answered it. Awesome, Daniel. Thirty more seconds, guys. Richard also got it right. Time up. I hope everyone got it. If someone wants me to explain it, please let me know in the chat box. I'll explain it. Otherwise, we'll move on to the next question. Yeah, Frederick wants me to explain it to him. Okay. So look, Frederick, what does the question say? If a rectangle has a perimeter of 36 feet. So I'll just draw a rectangle over here. This is length and this is width. So what is it saying? The width is nothing but equal to 4 feet. So what's its area? Perimeter. So perimeter formula is equal to what? Perimeter is equal to 2 times length plus width. So perimeter is equal to 36 as given in the question. I'll put it over here 2 times. Length, I'll keep L as it is. W, I'll substitute it as 4. I'll divide both the sides by 2 because 2 is in multiplication with L plus 4. Now let's say 36 divided by 2 will be equal to 18 equals to this 2. I'll just cancel them out. L plus 4. I'm going to subtract 4 from both the sides. So what do I get? L will be equal to 14. That means length is nothing but 14. And as we already know, area of rectangle is length times width, which is nothing but 14 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16, carry the 1 over, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So 56 square feet is your answer. I hope you understood that, Frederick. Yep, awesome. Guys, ready for the next question. Your time starts now. I already have an answer within 30 seconds from Jacob. Awesome, Jacob. Awesome, Daniel. Reggie has also answered. Very good, Reggie. Frederick, take your time, buddy. It's completely fine. Richard got it right. Awesome. Frederick, do you want me to explain it to you, buddy? Yes. Now look, this is a rectangle over here. So what are they saying? The area of rectangle is 144 inches square. So area equals 144. Also, it's nothing but L times W. So the length is already given, which is 16. I'll just substitute that over here. So 144 equals 16 times W. Divide both the sides by 16. Now 16 will get cancelled. We need to divide 144 by 16. So which is nothing but equal to 9. So 16 times 9 is 144. So 9 is your answer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's move on to the next question, guys. Now, it's not a question basically. We will be studying about circle. So all of you know about circle. Now, we were calling it as perimeter, the outer border. When we walk along the outer border of any particular shape, we were calling it as perimeter in polygons. But in circle, guys will be calling it as circumference. So if you start walking from this point and come back again to that point, so you have covered the distance equal to circumference of the circle. So please note this points down. Diameter. So this diameter is 2 times the radius. So this is one radius, this is another radius. So diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Please note it down. Circumference of the circle is equal to 2 pi r. Whereas pi is equal to 22 over 7 or 3.14. So it's a constant, guys, which will be used for finding the circumference and area of a circle. Just note these formulas down, and if you remember them nicely, it will help you out in solving many questions. The area of the circle is equal to pi r square. So it's nothing but pi times r square will be nothing but r times r. So with that knowledge, let's move on. Yep. So let me solve two questions for you, and then you guys will be solving three questions on your own. So let's start solving them. If a circle has a radius of 12 feet, what's its circumference most nearly? Now, if you want to find the circumference, the formula for it is going to be equal to 2 pi r. So 2 pi is nothing but 3.14 r, which is radius, which is 12. So let's do it this way. 2 times 4 is nothing but equal to 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Keeping the decimal point as it is and multiply this. Now 6.28 times 12. So I'll be taking the unit digit now. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, 5. 2 times 6 is 12. Because I'm going to move on to the tens digit now, I'll put a 0 over here. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 6 is nothing but 6. Let's add everything up. So 6, 5 plus 8 is nothing but 13. Carry the 1 over. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 75.36. So the most approximate answer or the most nearest answer would be 75 feet. I hope you understood it. And we'll move on to the next question. If you want, you can take a screenshot of it and go through it again after the class is over. Let me move on to the next question, guys. So the next question says, a circle has a radius of 5 inches. What's its approximate area? So area of circle is pi r square. Now, pi is nothing but 3.14. Radius is given as 5 square. So what do we have? 3.14. 5 square is nothing but 5 times 5. So I'll just simply multiply this 5 times 5 first, which we will get it as 20 times 25. I'll multiply it now. 3.14 times 25. Let's start with this number at the ones place. 5 times 4 is 20. Carry the 2 over. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. 5 times 3 is 15. Now I'm moving on to the tens digit. So I'll just put a 0 over here. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Add it up. 0. 7 plus 8 is 15. Carry the 1 over. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. 1 plus 6 is nothing but 7. So 78.50 or 78.5 inches square will be the correct answer. I hope you understood it. You can take a screenshot of this, and I'm going to give you three questions to solve on your own right now. So let's move on. Here's your question, guys. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. I already have an answer from Jacob. Awesome, Jacob. Let's wait for everyone. Remember, guys, here the diameter is given. You need to convert that into radius. So dia is equal to 2 times radius. So if it's 12 equals to 2 times r, divide both sides by 2, radius will be equal to 6. Area is going to be pi r square, 3.14 times 6 square, 3.14 times 36. If you multiply it, you'll get the answer. I think Jacob got it right. Time up, guys. I'm going to solve it from here. 3.14 times 36. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2 over. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. 6 times 3 is 18. Because I'm moving on to the tens digit, I'll put a 0 over here. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1 over. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Add it up. 4. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1 over. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Carry the 1 over. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. So 113.04 is the nearest foot. Now let's say the nearest foot will be 113. I hope everyone understood it, and we will move on to the next question. So here is your next question, guys. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. There is a little trick into this. You don't need to put the value of pi as 3.14. Just keep the value of pi as pi itself. It will be easier for you to solve. Circumference is 10 pi. Just keep the pi as it is. Anyone got the answer? I have an answer. Explain. That was not an answer. Jacob said explain. Okay. Okay. So here we go, guys. Circumference is nothing but equal to, what are they saying? 10 pi. And what does the formula say? It is equal to 2 pi r. What do? 2 is a constant number. Pi is a constant number. Divide both sides by 2 pi. What will happen? 2 pi cancel, pi cancel. 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Therefore, radius equals to 5 centimeters. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Did you guys understand it, or do you want me to explain it once again? If you want, I can explain it once again. Please let me know. If you have got it, please show me a thumbs up. Okay, Jacob got it. Reggie got it. Okay, let's move on. One last question from circles. Your time starts now. They might ask you questions like this in your exam straight away. Just the numbers will be changed, the painting cost will change, and the type of the question will be same mostly. Try solving for 2 minutes. After that, I'll solve it. I have an answer from Daniel. You are absolutely correct, Daniel. Very good. It's 10 seconds. Shall I explain it, guys? Yep. Always remember one thing. Whenever you see words like this, per square meter, per centimeter square, per inch square, okay, that means you need to find the area straight away. Okay, square inches, square feet, square millimeter. Okay, so you need to find the area. So now let's say if the radius is 7, so what we need to do now? Find the area, pi r square. I have told you before, you can use the value of pi as 22 over 7 or 3.14. The radius is 7 square over here. So what do we do? 22 over 7 times 7 times. So I can just cancel this 7 out. So what do we have? 22 times 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Carry the 1 over. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 1 is 15. Now here, the area of the patio is 154 square meters. But what are they saying? For per square meter. So for 1 square meter, they are requiring $2. So for 154 square meters, how much would that be? You just multiply 154 by 2. So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1 over. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So $308 is the amount or is the cost of painting that circular patio. I hope you understood. You guys got it. Please show me a thumbs up if you have understood it. If you want me to explain it once again, I'll explain it. If you understood it, please let me know. Yes, Regi got it. Let's move ahead. Okay. So one question from this circle. Okay, this is the last one, not the previous one. That was not the last. Here we go, guys. If the circle has a diameter of 12 centimeter. So remember, whenever they have given diameter, you just get it into radius first. So radius will be nothing but 12 divided by 2, which is nothing but equal to 6 centimeter. And once you have your radius, find the area. Come on, give me the answer now. Do the calculations, give me the answer. I think we already did this calculation for the previous question, but let's do it again. I have an answer. Reggie got the answer right. Awesome, Reggie. Jacob got it right. Awesome. So if you multiply 3.14 times 36, and if you remember, we got is equal to 113.04. Last to last question. But let me do it for you again. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2 over. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 it's 8. 6 times 3 is nothing but equal to 18. Put the 0 over here. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Carry the 1 over. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, 4. 3 times 3 is nothing but 9. Add everything up. What do we have? 4. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1 over. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 1 is nothing but 13. Carry the 1 over. So here we have 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. So 13.04 or 113 centimeters square is the correct answer. Now, let's move on to the next topic, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Area and perimeter of a triangle. So you guys might be knowing this. Let me just review it a little bit faster for you. Area of a triangle. Area of a triangle will be equal to 1/2 times base times height. So now let's see, this B is the base, this H is the height. So 1/2 times base times height will be your area of the triangle. Please note it down. Whereas perimeter, as you know, perimeter is just the summation of all the sides. So A plus B plus C will be your perimeter. If you have written it down, we are going to move ahead. I'll repeat again. Area equals to 1/2 times base times height. Perimeter is nothing but A plus B plus C. Let's move ahead. I will solve this question for you guys. The side of an equilateral triangle is 20 centimeter. What is its perimeter? So let's say we all know equilateral triangle means equilateral, equal sides. Lateral means sides, equal sides. So here, if they're saying one side is 20, the other two sides are also 20. Now what is perimeter of a triangle? A plus B plus C. So what do we have? 20 plus 20 plus 20, which is nothing but equal to 60 centimeter. Okay, now let us move on to the next question. So the next question says a triangle has a base measuring 12 centimeter and a height of 12 centimeter. What is its area? So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Area is equal to 1/2 times base times height. So 1/2 times base is nothing but equal to 12. The height is nothing but equal to 12. So what will I do now? I can just cancel this out. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Canceling this out means, guys, I'm just trying to find a common factor and dividing the numerator and the denominator with 2. So what do I need to do now? I need to multiply this 6 with this 12. So 12 times 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1 over. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1, 72. 72 centimeter square is the answer for this question. I think you have understood this. And now we are going to move on where you guys are going to solve the question. So here, guys, this is your question. I want you to solve it. Go ahead and solve it. I have an answer. The answer is from Daniel, Regi, Jacob, or Jacob. That was for the previous question. Tongue twisted. Okay, you got that right, guys. Come on, others. Waiting for you, and then we will move on. Yep. All of you got it right. Let's move on to the next question. Solve it, guys. This should be easy. I have two answers. Reggie has answered, Daniel has answered. Awesome. Jacob has also answered. Richard, waiting for you, buddy. Frederick has also answered. That's awesome. Quiz time. Okay. So here, guys, I think we have finished about areas and perimeter, and you guys did pretty well in today's class. But before ending the class, I just want you to take a quiz, and after that we can end the class. I also want to tell you one thing. If you attend these classes for the next 5 days or for the next 4 days regularly and do the practice assignments on time, you will get the next boot camps absolutely free of cost, which will be your algebra and your arithmetic skills. So I want you to be serious about attending this boot camp so that it will benefit you guys. And within the days, a span of 15 lessons, you'll be good with your mathematics knowledge. Okay, now let me start the quiz section so that after that we can just finish the class. I'll just shift the screen now. Hold on, hold on. I hope everyone can see my screen. Yep, I'm going to share a link in the chat box. Please click on the link and put this number 128391. And after you are done, there are just going to be 11 questions, guys. Please click on the link so that I can start the quiz. Okay, we have Regi in the house. We have two participants. Regi, Daniel, Jacob have already signed in. Who else is remaining? Frederick is also in. Let's start it, guys. I hope you are ready. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. It's going to be fun now. Jacob is leading at the moment. Come on, Daniel, Ricky, and Frederick. Oh, Daniel and Jacob are just neck to neck, guys. Cutthroat competition. Daniel, Jacob. I think you guys have completed the quiz. Reggie and Frederick, guys, take your time. It's fine. You're doing great, Reggie and Frederick. Yep. I hope everybody has completed their quiz. Awesome, guys. All of you did pretty well. Well, Daniel and Jacob are the champions of today's class. Okay. So, guys, I hope you understood everything pretty well. Is there something that you haven't understood, please let me know in the chat box. If you want me to focus on some more topics, please let me know that also in the chat box. And have you understood everything in today's class, guys? Can you please put that in the chat box? Have you understood everything in today's class? Yes, Daniel says we want more questions to solve. That's awesome. I like that. Okay. So, guys, the last step that you need to do, or you need to make sure that your maths knowledge is awesome. What you need to do, you need to practice. So what I'm going to do right now, I want you to do this as your practice assignment. Okay, so what will you do now? You basically, I will share you the link in the chat box. You don't have to do it right now. You can do it later. Okay, so this is our website, asvabwarriors.com. Okay, what do you need to do for that? After that, you need to go select the courses part, Math Knowledge Boot Camp for Geometry ASVAB Warriors. This is what you need to select. You need to sign up, and there are two practice assignments that you guys need to solve before tomorrow's class. If you complete this two practice assignment, I can say that your area and perimeter will be awesome, and it will be interesting for the second class as well. Okay, so guys, please copy the link given in the chat box, or else you can just remember it's asvabwarriors.com. Select the course. It's completely free, guys. It's just for you to practice. Okay. I hope you understood everything. So that is it for the day, guys. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. And the topic will be different, but it will be regarding the geometry section only. So it was pleasure meeting you guys today. Thank you so much. Have a good day ahead. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Daniel. Bye, Daniel. Bye, Frederick. Welcome, Frederick. Bye, Reggie.